I can't hear a word.
I have to step in. We can't hear you.
Oh, snap. I was like,
we can't hear you at all.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Skip.
Okay. Look at
it. Words gotta. I wasn't planning on being in the video, guys. I'm so sorry.
I was like, man, I know it's me. It has to be me.
No, that's the crazy part. She started talking, and I was like, "Oh no, what happened?"
Okay.
Okay, say something. There you go.
Something word. Okay. Of course, technical difficulties on our second episode, but it's all good. Welcome back to the second episode of Soul Survivor. Today we have a very special guest. I will let him introduce himself because no one can do it like he can do.
Man, you damn right. Looking at us. Hey, look, I'm Skip Goes Hard, man. Y'all know what it is, man. The most underrated, never duplicated, funniest sneaker YouTuber of them all. Facts. MatureKids, thank you for allowing my pussy to be on you all's platform. Greatly appreciate it. Let's have some fun. Look at
For sure. So today's episode, if you caught the last episode, I had Jody Rockstar on. We did a battle of the SBs. This episode, Skip is always live and he's always talking about movies and music and all that. And we're always going at it about, clips from movies and TV shows and stuff like that. So I thought, why not have a battle about nostalgic TV kicks of shows from the past that we've all seen dope sneakers on. So today's battle will be nostalgic TV kicks. So let's get it. Just like last week, we're going to have three trivia questions. They'll be at the end of each round. So after the first round, we'll have a trivia question with 3 different answers for your chance to win. This week's prize is going to be a $15 gift card to either Nike or Foot Locker. The choice will be yours. So, the more questions you answer right, the more points you'll get and the better chance you'll have to go into the randomizer so that you can win this gift card. So to get it started, we're going to throw it to battle number 1. So battle number 1, we have a battle of the Martin episodes with the Concord 11s and the Taxi 12s. If anybody remembers the Concord 11s and the Romeo and Juliet episode, hilarious. Yep. And the Taxi 12, I was trying to remember what episode it was. I think it was the one where he bought all that stuff and then at the end Gina made him take it back and give.
I believe that was the one. I believe so. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that episode. So first battle is going to be the Concord 11s and the Taxi 12s. 2 very classic pair, 2 black and white pair battling each other. I mean, this is going to be interesting. I mean, we all know how things seem to go with 11s, but we're going to throw it to the chat. Once you see start, you're going to be able to vote. You're going to vote A1 for Concord 11s or B1 for Taxi 12s. So to keep it simple, A1 for Concord 11s, B1 for Taxi 12s. Jody, hey.
Jody, what's up?
Which do you think was the funnier episode out of these 2?
You know what? I really remember it because of the shoes, but I'm really like the Concord episode. I watched that one. This was like this is some years ago. Like it happened to be on TV. And I remember I was like, look, he got the Concords on looking at it. Like, I really don't remember those exact episodes. Not that really, but you know what I mean? The shit, but the kicks just, you know how we are in the sneaker community, yo.
Right. Kicks. I definitely remember the Romeo and Juliet episode better because I remember it was the guy doing the play and he got like knocked out or took some drugs and he couldn't do it. So Martin stepped in and turned it into like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Hilarious, but it was also funny in the Taxi 12 episode where he came in at the end with the tight clothes on, looking crazy, doing that messed up walk. So I don't know. It's tough. Do we still have time left, or did we stop with the votes? Votes still going? No, votes still going. Still got time. Get that votes in. A1 for the Concord 11s. B1 for the Taxi 12s. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of B1s. All right, voting is done, and while Dani tabulates all that, I'm gonna throw it to Skip. Which one are you going with?
I'm gonna go with, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Concords because like it's that Jordan 11. You know what I mean? Like that little pussat patent leather, little shiny shit on the around around the like the midsole, toe box, all that stuff. But I know, I think I already know what's gonna win.
Right.
And
Well, I'm gonna go with B1 because the Taxi 12 is probably up there in my top 5 of silhouettes. Like, it took me forever to find it. I finally got the Taxi 12. I mean, 11s are classic. They're always gonna be nostalgic. But for me, 11s are like special. Like, I always feel like it's a special occasion shoe. I don't know if it's because of the patent leather. So it's like I never want to wear them unless it's some important event. Like, I'm never just gonna put them on to go to the mall or whatever.
Yeah.
So it looks like the chat went with B1 as well. So the Taxi 12 is moving
I
on
knew
over
that.
to Concord. Who would have thought?
You know what? I knew the Taxi was gonna bring it just for the simple fact that shit, man. Like when was the last time the Taxis came out?
Right. When was that?
It was a long ass time ago. You know what I mean? Like the Concords, like people.
They just re-released not too long ago.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like people are ready to see the Taxi 12s. Like the Concords, Concords is the most previous shoe, but people are ready to see the Taxis. You know what I mean? So
But
I
feel
knew
like the Concord. I feel like the Concord and the Bread 11 beat almost anything, unless it's like a Chicago 1 or something like that. So I'm surprised that the Taxis actually took it.
People want the Taxis to come out, because if the damn Taxis came out when the Concords came out and we were still waiting for the Concords to release, everybody asked what a hit Concords. Facts. Y'all know
probably. So it's the shoe that you're missing. I dig.
Looking at.
So we're gonna get into battle number 2. Over here, we have we got the Wayans brothers with He Got Game 13s and a classic show that I love, A Different World, with the Infrared 6. So I don't remember that Wayans brothers episode. It took me so long to find the episode with the clip of it in there. There was like so many clips. I mean, with A Different World, I swear every episode of A Different World that has the Wayne or Ron in it has a pair of Jordans, hands down. So it was definitely hard to find this specific clip. But I remember this episode of A Different World when they were pledging, when they put the Colonel's son in the closet because he was being annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But Different World is my show.
Yeah, Kadeem. It was his name Kadeem, right?
Kadeem Hardison.
Yeah, Kadeem Hardison. He is notorious for wearing J's. Like
so we're gonna go
quick.
A2 for the He Got Game 13s, B2 for the Infrared 6s. So A2 for the He Got Game 13s and B2 for the Infrared 6s. Yeah, but go ahead. What you were saying?
Yeah. Like I'm from from TV shows to movies. Like Kadeem Hardison has been like I can name like some I can name some movies that he was rocking some J's in like right now.
Was in Vampire in Brooklyn. Did he have any J's on in that?
I don't remember that, but do you? I don't remember him wearing any J's. But you remember a movie called Death by Temptation?
I did not see that.
It was he was in it. He was Kadeem Hardison was in it. It was like it was some lady who was like the devil, and she was like killing dudes. So the people in the chat might know this is a throwback movie, but he oh man, it was some lady. She wasn't like a prostitute or anything like that, but she would like lure men to her room and always like kill them and stuff like that. And I remember he had on the threes in that movie. Yep.
Yeah, he had on a lot of threes like all the time.
Oh,
definitely.
and I'm gonna get you, sucker. He had on the fire red threes in that hoe
Oh
too.
yeah. Everybody
Yep,
remember? Yeah, because you had that as a question, right? When he got thrown down the steps, what shoes was
yep,
he wearing? Yeah,
yep.
you're right. I remember that. Yo, I watched I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right, voting is done. So
Yeah.
I threw it to Skip last time. I'm gonna go first this time. I'm gonna rock out with the He Got Game 13s for sure. I love the infrared sixes. They're super clean. I have like 3 pair, but the He Got Game 13 is something so simple and clean. Like I'm just a big fan of it.
He got game. Y'all know what it is. 13.
He,
You can't go wrong. You
13s.
can't go wrong
So
with it.
even though the chat seemed to have picked the infrared sixes, the 2 on the panel trump with the win for the He Got Game 13. So the He Got Games will be moving on. Oh, word! Did Chris Rock had on the Great Fives in the New York City?
I don't remember that. I'll have to check that out. I don't remember
Right.
that.
I can't remember his shoes at all. All I remember him is being strung out and
Yeah.
fighting for the turkey and
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
that. Like, but I don't remember what shoes he had on.
He's like, come
Have to
on,
go.
man.
Like,
I
it
know I
makes
look
you want to
like.
go back and check.
He's like, come on, man. I know I look like stir fry shit and anything like that. Man, like, come on. Look at that. I'm stir fry shit. Wow.
Yo, that movie's classic. All right, so we got the Flint. Sorry, not the Flint. I'm saying Flint because they just dropped it. The He Got Game 13s moving on to the next round. Waiting for the next slide. I have to call into management. Management. All right, so we're gonna jump into battle number 3 with Seinfeld sporting the Sport Blue Sixes and the Fresh Prince in that last episode that everybody remembers in the
Yeah.
Columbia 11s.
Yeah.
So we have the Sport Blue Sixes. We're gonna go A3, and the Columbia 11s. We're gonna go B3. Voting didn't start yet. Once you see start voting there, that's when you guys start. So A3 for Sport Blue 6, B3 for Columbia 11. Yeah, man. I don't. You know what? I remember I remember seeing Seinfeld in a lot of Hirachis or like low
Yeah.
key pair. I can't remember any of the episodes where he actually had Jordans on, or I probably just didn't pay attention to his feet.
Yeah. Yeah. Seinfeld. Yeah. Seinfeld was notorious for rocking Nikes, especially some J's here and there. But you know what I mean,
Right.
like he would have the Hirachis on deck though, for real.
Yeah, and everybody knows, Fresh Prince always had on something. J's,
Yep.
Barclays, like all kinds of kicks, like everything under the sun. Like that show had to be like super big on bringing up Jordans in the culture and just the way
Exactly.
he dressed, like in the first few seasons.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, voting stopped. So we're gonna throw it to Skip on this vote. Which one you rocking with?
You know what? Like we all know about the Columbia 11s, but I feel like the Sport Blue Sixes, man. It's like they're a little underrated. You know what I mean? The
Super,
blue,
super
it's
underrated.
just a nice little cute little blue. You know what I mean? All white upper. It's a real simple shoe. You know what I mean? You can't really wear it with anything, especially how that blue is. But like I said, man, it's a 6. People rock with 6s, so you know what I mean?
Right. On this one, this is tough for me because I'm a fan of blue in general. They're both pretty much predominantly white shoes with blue.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the 6 as well. I mean, I love that legend blue, Columbia blue vibe, but I didn't even keep my legend blues white. Like I painted them actually.
Yeah.
So and I remember the legend blues when they came out, man. Everybody and their mother had that pair. They beat that pair to death. Like all you did was see it during the holidays. Like that holiday, I swear people wore it on New Year's Eve, New
Yeah.
Year's Day. Like I was just tired of seeing it. And all you saw after New Year's Eve were pictures of people with red stains and Hennessy stains on their shoes because you wanted to wear an all white shoe to the club. Like it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
weird. So, actually, the Sport Blue 6 won because me and Skip both picked the 6. So,
Sword.
moderator, that 11 took the dub. It took the dub, even though the chat picked the Columbia 11. And there was only one in the chat for the Sport Blue 6. The other did not appreciate the Sport Blue 6 at all. At all. I mean, it was a clean sweep in the chat, but me and Skip both picked. So it's three votes in total, unfortunately. Oh, you didn't get the Legend Blue 11s coffee with the foe? I mean, I feel like, well, the price of 11s is never sitting low, but I feel like everybody who wanted to cop the Legend Blue 11s was definitely able to. And if you did it, it was probably just because you slept on it or waited or, was hoping that maybe, I don't know anybody, when 11s you got to cop it on release day regardless.
Yeah.
Unless it's one of those trash ones like those puke green joints.
The platinum tints.
Was it the platinum tints? Nah, it was those, but nah, that other the women's pair.
The women's one.
That
Oh
was
my
that
gosh!
grassy,
Yeah.
green, nasty looking color.
Oh yeah.
And it was a whole dub. All right, so we got the Sport Blue moving on. To the final battle of this first round. We have coming in again a different world with the white cement 3s versus one of my favorite childhood shows, Boy Meets World, and Corey Matthews rocking the olive 9s.
On deck.
I mean, people slept on Corey Matthews. Had some heat. He had I remember he had the Bugs Bunny 8s on. We probably had a couple of like the what was that, the Air Force 180s, I think, Air Force,
something like that, yeah,
or the Force 180s or whatever, like a couple of different ones. So we're gonna go A4 for the white cement 3s, B4 for the olive 9s. Once you see start here, you can start voting. I don't remember this episode of A Different World either. That was a tough one, but
yeah.
You know what? Like looking through these clips and everything, I didn't even realize how much like I used to watch Roseanne heavy back in the day too, and I didn't realize how many Jordan DJ Tanner wore.
Word.
Or not Tanner? Was it Tanner? Yeah. He had like the Bordeaux 7s. He had the playoff 8s. Like he had like 4 or 5 pair of Jordans.
Damn, man.
I was like, everybody was rocking a little bit of something on the TV screen back in the day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to Coffee with the Folk looking ass. He about the Kadeem with the I believe he had on the Bordeaux 7s and White Man Can't Jump. I believe the Bordeaux 7s.
Oh, and White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah. When he had on the Bulls jersey and shit with that big ass floppy ass hat.
Right. That was crazy when you think about like back in the day how people just wore like shoes with anything. Like how now we're more matchy. You need to have like the right fit. But back in the day, people would just put anything on, like just mad random, like a Pacers jersey with like the Chicago ones, like shit that just don't even go together. Like what were you thinking out here?
Yeah.
No, I think was it Connor.
Connor, that's right. That's right.
Connor. I was like, yeah, Tanner was Full House.
Yeah.
You're right. All right, so with this one, I'm gonna go with, oddly enough, the olive 9. Like I'm a super olive 9 is my favorite 9, hands down. I mean, it's hard to go against the white cement, but my favorite 3s are the black cement and the true blues with a tie. So I'm gonna go with the olive 9 on this one. What you gonna rock with?
Yeah, the white cement 3s. I have the closest thing to a white cement 3 I ever owned was the little pussat infrared 3s. Do you have those? Do you remember the infrared 3s? Yeah. That's like the closest to a white cement 3 I've ever owned. But I don't never had a white cement 3.
You weren't able to get the 88s?
No, I don't know what was going on in my life right there to the point where how much they retail, like 200, 225?
Yeah, they were. I think that was like the first pair that was 200 when they were bringing back the Nike Air.
Yeah,
it was a bit much.
Yeah. So I think at that, I don't know what I was doing, but I wasn't able to get those. But I went through. I mean, I still have my my black cement threes with the Jumpman. I've had the recent black cement threes with the Nike on the back, but I went ahead and made those walk the plank. But I haven't had a white cement three yet. But you know how it is. They'll come back out again. You know how this shit goes. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like the white cement 3 took it, as I figured. You know, the Olive 9. It was a tough draw to go up against the white cement 3. But
Olive 9s
somebody
are cool,
sent me
though.
their somebody sent me their red cement their red cement 3s to make a white cement already, and I know Basquiat wanted to do it as well, so I just ordered the back tabs for that.
Shit.
That's probably the best. That's probably the best bet. I mean, the back tabs are 50 from my man Jayologist on Instagram. He makes back tabs, so you do the swap. But it's the closest. Yeah, it's gonna be the closest shoe to do that on. Because all the white cement, the 88s are probably high. I haven't even checked the price, and then you got the free throw line, which is probably ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be tough to get your hands on it. Hopefully they drop it again.
Yeah.
All right. So at the end of round 1, we have the Taxi 12s, the He Got Game 13s, the Sport Blue 6s, and the White Cement 3s. Moving on to the second round. So now we're going to go ahead and throw it to the trivia question. With this week's trivia, it's going to be an image from, all of these are going to be 3 images from the Fresh Prince. The shoes are blocked out, as you can see. So you need to guess the shoe he has on foot. You can get a point for guessing the shoe. You get a point for guessing the show year. And if you can guess the episode number, you can also get a point. So there's 3 ways to get a point. Put it in the chat. First one to answer right, you get that point. At the end of the trivia, it's going to be a total of 9 points. Every point gets you your name entered into the randomizer. Ooh, Shell knew. Shell said the Bel Air 5s. I mean, that is a pretty great guess. It would go with the fit.
It sure would.
It goes with the fit perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got Coffee with the Foe with 2 points. Now we just need the shoe. It is not the Grape 5.
Brooklyn.
No, you got it right the first time, Coffee. Season 1, episode 1. Now we just need the shoe. It's tough because I feel like the shoe has absolutely nothing to do with the outfit.
Oh
Do you know what shoe
yeah.
it is, Skip? Without saying it?
I'm guessing. I think so. I'm guessing is
Kay got it.
Yeah.
Kay got it with the black metallic 5s.
Yep.
Or the metallic 5s. Yeah, that did we not get the year? Oh, we didn't get the year. Okay. So what show year?
Shoot.
Oh, my mistake. Coffee got 1 point. I'm thinking it was season. It was only the episode, but he got episode 1 right. So we need the show year. What year did this show air? This episode. Hey, Shell got it.
Think.
1990. Good job, Shell. So
Good grief.
At the end of the first trivia question. Wait, was it 90? No, it was 90. Yeah. So we got Coffee with the Foe with 1 point, got the episode right. We got Kay with 1 point for getting the shoe right, and we got Shell with 1 point for getting the year right. So that's going to take us into round 2. Final 4. Getting down to the nitty gritty.
Oh, snitty ditties.
This should be interesting.
Very.
I think the first battle is going to be a little more interesting than the second battle. I think the second battle is about to be a massacre. So battle number 1 for the second round is going to be the Taxi 12 versus the He Got Game 13. Battle of the black and white shoe. We are going to use B1 for the Taxi 12s and A2 for the He Got Game 13s. Voting starts now. This is a very tough choice. I mean, 13. Everybody knows Flint 13 is my grail shoe. So
Yeah.
13 is definitely up there on my silhouettes. But the taxi is definitely above the 13 for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This is tough.
I can dig it.
It's tough.
I mean, when it comes to the Jordan 12, the playoff 12 is my 12 grill. Like, I love the playoff 12. When I was younger, I really don't remember any 12s at all. Like when I was younger, I really don't. But I remember the 13 though. Like that 13 stands out. And
yeah, and you know what? I feel like that too. I feel like almost 12 got skipped over in my mind as in my youth. Like you remember the 11, obviously because of the patent leather, and then I just remember wanting that Flint 13 so bad. And my grandmother, like if anybody ever heard me tell the story how I wanted the Flint 13 so bad, my grandmother was supposed to get it for me for my birthday, and she messed around and got that Team Jordan that looks almost like the 13. She brought that home, bro. I was so heartbroken. Like, what is this? What are those? Why? Why? Like, that broke my heart. So, like, I never got them until, was it 2010 when they re-released? I mean, they probably re-released again before that, but 2010 when I was able to buy them for myself, I hit on them. I wish I would have got 2 pair then, but my pair is still in good condition. I got 2 pair of the recent release, so I'm set.
Here we go. Two pair ass.
Yo, I need it. It's my grail shoe.
Hey, I feel you.
All right, voting is done. So, what are you going to go with in this hard-fought battle of the black and white shoe?
Man, we going them damn 13s. 13s. Like, I like the Taxi 12s. I have them. They're still dead stock because I was just like, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But I don't. Damn, they loud out there. The 13s, like it's like the shoe I really remember. Like when I was younger, I remember the 13s. You can't go wrong with the black and white. They were black and white 13s when they came out. And those were not He Got Games. They were black and white 13s. Yes, and black and white 13s.
Right. As bad as I want to pick the Taxis because it is one of my favorite shoes, I'm definitely going to have to go with the 13 only because I love the 13 silhouette. That silhouette is so clean. He Got Game was one of the dopest movies. I remember Denzel with the fro and the 13s on clean. And the He Got Game 13s was actually the first 13 I was able to convert Dani on. She hated her little cousin. They hated the 13s. They said it looked like what did y'all say? It looked like quilts, a mattress on the side because it fit like the little. It's like the mattress has shoes. And then the He Got Games came out, and they was like, "Oh, we need those. We need those."
Hey, you know what? Hey, true story. I went to my mom had an appointment at the hospital, and I was wearing my wheat 13s. And one of the ladies that worked at the hospital, she was like, "Where'd you get those shoes at? I like those. I like the side of it. It looks like a quilt or something. You know what I mean? Like it has that. That shit looks just like all the ones that have that leather. The leather ones, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yep. That mattress on the side. Worried about Scott. She was wild disrespectful. So it looks like it is it's gonna be the 13s moving on, knocking out. One of my favorites, the Taxi 12s, but the 13s got to get a lot of respect, especially that model. I think any other model wouldn't beat the Taxis, but definitely that model. All right. And our second battle of the second round is going to be the Sport Blue 6 versus the White Cement 3. We're going to vote A3 for the Sport Blue 6 and A4 for the White Cement 3. Once you see start here, you start your voting. I mean, I feel like this is definitely an easy choice, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I mean, like we said, the Sport Blue 6 doesn't get the respect it deserves. I mean, it's a super clean shoe. I'm a big fan of it. I got a pair.
I had a pair.
What? What do you mean had a pair? You got rid of them?
Hey man, I made those walk the plank, dead stock, man.
Man, What, like out of necessity or just trying to downsize?
Both, man. It was just like because I had these shoes and I was like, I'm not going to wear them. You know what I mean? Like if I have a shoe, and I think these came out either like 2013, 14, I believe. I'm not sure. It was a while ago. And you know what I mean? Like if they're not, bro, I'm not. If I'm not gonna wear these shoes, they do not need to just. They don't need to be here
Right.
because I'm gonna mess around and I'm gonna get really really old and I'm gonna get a wild hair up my ass and be like, you know what? Hey, for my 72nd birthday, I'm gonna wear these. And then as soon as I wear them, poof. And I think about years ago, I could have got rid of that shoe. You know what I mean? I can't go out like that. So, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I mean that's tough. That's how I feel. I be looking like I be in my sneaker room now looking at shoes and I'm just like, man, I haven't wore so many of these. Like that's why like I think I'm selling my whole 11s collection except for my
Yeah,
cool grays and my Pantones. But I'm just like I like 11s, but like I said, they're like going out shoes to me. So I'm like I'd
yeah,
rather sell them and use the money towards something better or even get something I want. Like maybe I'll sell all my 11s and get the Travis 6s I've been wanting for a long time.
yeah,
Like it's just no point. Like I guess I'm getting past the point of like why do I have all these shoes? It's like the little kid in you is like, yo, I couldn't get that when I was younger. I need it. I want it. I need to have this in my collection just in case I go live and somebody asks me if I got it and I gotta say I
yeah,
got it.
yeah,
So it's like, what I'm saying? We just got all this money sitting, like so many dead stock shoes for me, especially, and I'm just like, it's not worth it anymore. Like just keep the ones I like. Cause like honestly, I would sell like pretty much half my collection if I could get like 4 more pair of the LA to Chicago's and just
yeah.
customize those. And I would wear them because I get more attention wearing those than probably anything that might be super expensive in my collection.
Exactly, exactly. DS shoes, like I said, if it's dead stock and I've had it for like years and years, and I know I'm not gonna wear them, they gotta go. They gotta go.
Right. Basquiat said over 10 from Living Single had the dopest hat. You know what? It's like I always noticed him having a hat, but I never noticed like what hat specifically he was wearing all the time.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. He stayed in some hats
He
too.
stayed
That
in
I
a hat.
remember.
Yeah. Except for like in the beginning when he had the little haircut with the part,
Yeah,
he didn't really wear hats that much. But once he shaved his head, he always had hats on.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I was saying? I need one of those the black college sweatsuits that they used to wear back in the day with like the stitching all over it.
yeah.
Like I need one of those ASAP. Dang, clean sweep. Nobody voted for A3. Straight like that. Well, on that note, I am going to also go with the white cement 3. I'm guessing Skip's gonna go with the white cement 3 as well. Love that. I mean, this the sport blue is dope. But yeah. Queen Latifah definitely did Basquiat on Living Single. She had all the goods. But yeah. So the white cement 3 is definitely gonna sweep the sport blue 6 this time because I mean you really can't compete. I don't know that any 6 can compete with that unless maybe the DB6. That's the only one I can think of. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Toro 6 and the what was it the Slam 6?
Oh yeah, yeah. The one with the what was like the anime? It came in like an anime box.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, Casey recently posted those like a couple days ago too. EW, what's good? E Money, what's good? What's good? Welcome everybody who came in the building. So at the end of the second round, we will be having a face-off of the He Got Game 13 versus the White Cement 3. That should be a good battle. That should be a good battle. So at the end of each round, like I said, we do our trivia where you have 3 parts, 3 answers where you can get it right. All these are Fresh Prince based. So on this one, we're looking for the shoe name, the show year, and the show episode number. Throw it out there. Each right answer gets you a chance of having your name in the randomizer for your chance to win a $15 gift card to Foot Locker or Nike.
Yeah.
Yeah, me either, Bosky. I swore those Taxi 12 are going all the way. But you know what it is. Coffee
Taxi.
with the Foe is just gonna throw great 5 out here until it's right. All right, Coffee with the Foe got the year. He did not get the shoe. Coffee with the Foe also has the episode. Y'all letting Coffee with the Foe sweep it up. We are looking for the shoe.
Yeah, I think I know that one.
Hey, Basquiat for the win.
Basquiat. Look here.
Is that what you thought it was?
No.
What do you think it was?
Shit, damn great fives.
Nope. Coffee with the Foe said it early. You know what it is? It was like the first season. He was trying to find any shoe that didn't match with anything else he had going on and put it on. Like no reason he shouldn't have the grapes on with that.
Exactly.
But, you know, it is what it is. So we have Coffee with the Foe with 3 points, K with 1 point, Shell with 1 point, and Basquiat with 1 point. 3 points left at the end of the final battle. I like the metallic 5s were the first Jordan I bought with my own money, and then the Fire Reds because they came out in the same year. So I got both of those. I beat my metallic 5s to death. I don't know why. Like, I wish I did it. I actually just got rid of my Fire Red. Yeah, my Fire Reds from, what was it, 06? I just got rid of my Fire Red 5s because they were, like, basically about to start crumbling.
The one with the black tongue, right? The black tongue?
Yeah. Yeah, the good ones. The good ones.
Hell yeah. That's the ones I need. I need a new pair of them bitches.
Yes. Yes. E-Money, what's up in the building? Everybody make sure after we finish up here, you go and check out who has the heat. Our boy BX will be battling Goat Wheezy. It's gonna be an interesting one at 8:30. 8:30 on 313 Retro Queens channel. Who has the heat? And now we go get into the final round, the face-off. He got
E-Money,
game
what's up, bro?
13 versus the White Cement 3. So once you see start here, we're gonna vote A2 for the he got game 13s and A4 for the White Cement 3s. This is gonna be a tough choice for me. Because I mean threes are very comfortable. I think Dani doesn't think 3s are comfortable, right? You said 3s aren't comfortable to you? Dani? Oh, you typed it. Yeah, like I wore my black cement 3s, the ones with the Jumpman on the back. I wore them like to death. I still have them, but I wore them to death. And I got the Nike Air pair. They're still dead stock, crazy enough. But I was gonna sell them, but I was like, you know what? Because I don't think my Jumpman ones are gonna hold up. So I was like, I gotta keep them, have a fresh pair of deck. Like I think a BC3 is definitely a shoe you have to have in your collection, like for sure.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have any other 3s, you should definitely have a BC3.
Yeah. That's like you must. I think it's so crazy because the adult me, I'm going with the 3s, but my childhood, I'm going with the He Got Games. You know what I mean? This is a tough one right here, but
right.
Damn, this really is. I'm like, I mean, I know what are you going for? I know what I'm going for. Fuck it. I know what I'm going for. I gotta stay true to myself. The way I grew up with. I'm going with the 13s. Kiss my head. 13s.
Yeah, I'm looking at those 3s. The 3s are super clean. I love to throw them on. They go with almost anything. But those He Got Game 13s are it. Like, I think for me, it's Flint's, Altitudes, and He Got Games in a close second tie. But He Got Games, like, super clean shoe. Super simple shoe. Super nice shoe.
Hey, we going OG altitudes or the one with the pussy at 3M on the side?
OG altitudes.
Okay.
OG altitudes. Facts. Word EW, them puss ass threes is out of here. Out of here. Our grand champion. He got to get. Who would have thought a 13 would be the grand champion out of like with a taxi 12, a white cement 3 in the mix?
Because the people, I guess the people in this chat, and we prove that. Hey, I'm not like I have a little bit of hype beast in me, but I gotta
Right.
I gotta.
Freeze frame. We were going so well, and I think we just lost Skip. He made it. I think this is the longest. That Skip's made it through any feature though. Like, yo, but there is love. There is love.
Allow me to step in.
It was a long time, right?
Huh?
I said he went a long time, right?
He did. I mean, on his channel, he can go live for an hour, no problem. But let him try to collab with anybody, and it just.
Dani says skip to my Lou ass Wi-Fi.
No,
get her out. Said it overheated. Right. I think the Wi-Fi was mad at us that we picked the 13, but I mean, the 13, the He Got Game 13 is a good contestant up against the threes. I mean, I know the threes are like super sought after, remind you of the foul line and all of that, but He Got Games, man, like the movie, the nostalgia, it's a classic shoe. You can't be mad at it. You can't be mad at it being the victor. But that's why I love like this concept, that we came up with, this style of battle. Like we love all the battles, but like I always say, in the battles you have to play to your audience, and you can't really be your natural self. And that's not to slight anyone. It's just the way it goes. If you have an audience, you have to cater to the audience, obviously, if you want to keep that audience in your corner. So no one will ever be able to show their your wide selection of shoes. So we want to keep doing this to try to be able to show as many shoes as we can, so we can remember that there's other shoes out there. So it's just me coming up with different ideas. Like we definitely want to go through and do a battle of the silhouettes, like do a battle of ones and battle of twos, threes, fours, or whatever. This particular category I just came up with.
Narrow it down to just 8 pairs of ones, though. That's gonna be hard.
Well, you know what I think? The ones are gonna have to be the very last, and we're gonna have to do 8 battles of ones, and then have a grand champion battle, if that makes sense. So, I mean, there's way more than 64 pair of ones, but we're going to do 8 different battles of ones. And then the 8 winners from each of those battles will go for the grand champion. Like, so I'm thinking might do like a height, like do the ones in different categories, like classic OG colorways, and like maybe height ones, and then underrated ones, or whatever, like, maybe shelf warmer ones. Like just do different things like that to narrow the categories. Because I think we might have to do one or two like different, maybe 3 different categories for the 11s also.
Yeah, Skip said he's coming.
What's up next?
We'll save the last trivia for when Skip comes back.
Yeah, when Skip comes back. Up next, the next battle, I think we're gonna jump into the Travis one, because that actually was supposed to be the first one, but I had the idea to bring Jody on and do it with the SBs. So if everybody remembers Hella's favorite infamous list, we had the Travis list, and the order was so fugazi that I was like, yo, we got to do a battle with the Travises. So we're gonna do a battle with the Travises versus each other. Hey, welcome back. I was just saying. Uh-oh, can't hear you. Can everybody hear Skip? I can't hear Skip.
He froze again.
Saying welcome back too soon. But yeah, we're gonna do a battle of the Travises. We're gonna do the 3 Air Forces, the 4s, the 6s, both of the 1s, and the 270s. And I'll throw them in a randomizer, and we'll get that battle popping. I haven't figured. I was trying to find if anybody knows anybody in the sync community. I was trying to find if someone has actually all 8 pair of the Travises. That would be dope to have somebody on who actually has all the pair. I know a lot of people probably don't like everything. I know I'm not a fan. All right, Skip's coming back in, but we're gonna jump to the final trivia. Here we go. We're looking for the shoe name, the show year, and the episode number once again. The hamster's ready again. All right, people, it's your last chance to get 3 points for the randomizer. Shell, 1 point for the year. All years were 1990. Was not episode 2, though.
I don't have a clue.
And that's the funniest part. That is the funniest part. Nobody has a clue. No, we already got the year. Coffee.
Here I go.
Episode 4.
Again.
Skip dipped again.
He's frozen again.
Nope. Might as well just keep guessing numbers at this point. Somebody better jump in there before. Nope, Basquiat. We still trying to get the shoe name and the episode number.
It's perfect. It'll give Skip.
Hey, Shell got it with the shoe. We're still looking for the episode number. It is not episode 10. It's funny. Everybody was saying grape for every other picture.
Hold on, but which grapes is it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotta be more specific. There are 2 grapes. Coffee got the episode.
I mean, we already gave it to Shell, but what grape
We gave it to Shell. We'll throw out a free bonus point. There's only 2 grapes to choose from. Hey, Shell got it. Is OG grapes technically? Is that count? I mean, it's not a color.
Am I giving Shell an extra point?
Yeah, we'll throw Shell an extra point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I got it written down. I'm on my.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Oh, appreciate you. All right. So what do we have? Coffee has what? 4.
I'll pull it up on the screen. Give me a second.
All right.
I wrote it down though. Don't you worry. I ain't.
Wasn't the black grape? You showed the picture? Yeah or no?
Oh, my fault. Here, I'll put it up later. Sorry, guys.
Oopsie. Word. I mean, Skip made it through the majority of the battle. Can't be mad at it. Appreciate him for coming through. It's always entertaining. I could talk movies and TV with Skip all day long. Yeah, Basquiat. Basquiat, I know you knew. Right, that part, Basquiat. I don't even know that he wore. Did he even wear the black grape 5 on the show at all?
9, 10.
I can't recall.
So we have we should have 10 names, correct?
Yeah. That we should. And skip back. Look at that. All right, so we have the 10 names in, as you can see there.
K is the winner.
Hey, Somebody was all fast. There was no build up. She just hit the button. No, no build up at all.
Coming from me.
She said, "F your climax." K, you won. K wins a $15 gift card to Nike or Foot Locker. K, let me know your choice. Shoot me a DM with your choice and your email. I will send you the gift card. And that's crazy. Did K have 1 point?
Yes, she
Like,
did. Only have 1 point.
Yeah, K had 1 point, right?
Can you hear me?
Hate this
Congrats
shit.
to the homie K. K, if you want your gift card, you're gonna have
Hey,
to
can y'all
send me
hear
out
me?
on your boat. Yeah, we get you now.
Okay, I hate this.
We were saying your internet's let you go for quite a while. This is probably the longest time I seen you not hosting that'll let you go. Up and there's there's the picture of the grapes. I mean, finally a shoe that matched the outfit.
Yeah, it's about damn time.
Right. every other I guess it took to episode 11 for him to get it together. Congratulations to K. As you can see, all it takes is one question right to win a prize.
Good job.
So, hey, shout outs to everyone for coming through. You know, our second episode. Shout outs to everyone participating in the vote. You know, hopefully we'll start to get more people generating. I know it's a new thing we're trying, and it was definitely last minute. I threw up the flyer. That's on me. Oh, he had him on the album cover of what? Like a comedy album cover? Basquiat?
Wait,
But
skip the word
yeah, it was
restaurant.
definitely dope chopping it up. I feel like Skip, I feel like we need to do like something. It could be on your channel or whatever. We need to do like a game show, like a movie TV trivia game show, like with some questions and shit.
That'd be badass. That'd be badass. If I had all the extra extras to work that in, that should go hard. Kind of like how Troll does his Jeopardy shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, that shit go hard. Yeah, man. Hey, I had a blast. Everything was going smooth until the power went out. Like the power, not the whole from my street to like a couple streets over. All that shit went out. So it was like, what the fuck? It started getting hot in here. I'm like, oh my god, it's hot.
Is it like storms over there or something, or
what's up?
Is it storms over there or something?
No, I don't know what happened. This is like the first time it's happened like that to this and the couple streets went out over there, but I don't know. They're probably working on something. They're still building up in my neighborhood, so I don't know. Some goofy probably hit some shit. Who knows? Hey, I had a blast. This was fun. I like how y'all have everything. He said, "Pay a bill, man. We out of here." But hey, I like how y'all got the whole like setup. This is what's up, man. Hey, I'm proud of y'all. Real talk, y'all got a good thing going over here, man. And we just gotta keep promoting y'all. You know what I mean? Because
we got to get that promotion. You know, we need everybody to tell a friend, so we can get more people in here. Like I know I'm gonna see a ton of people in the Who Has the Heat battle. All those same people should be here prior to. You know what I'm saying? We try to show love everywhere. Monday on the Monday Midsole when Skip has interviews, and every other night when he goes live. We always try to support each other. Like this is not a competition. Like it's just everybody trying to bring their own different feel to the game. We're trying to bring stuff besides sneakers, but we are all like friends because of sneakers. So this is why we do the soul battle. Something fun. We love battles. We want to see it where, my whole point to this was like seeing it where it's a non-biased vote. Because when you can just be able to vote on a shoe and it's not based behind a person or hype, it's much easier to vote. But I mean, Skip did win though. That shoe was his pick, so he won this week. That was one of his shoes.
Yeah, man.
But if anybody wants to come on, like our platform is open. Shoot us a DM. if you have an idea for a show, it's just a 8-shoe battle show. One guest picks 4, and I pick 4, and then I randomize the list and we let them battle. So if anybody has an idea for a category or anything like that, hit me up. If anybody wants to come on, you know what I'm saying? We don't have any problem with anybody coming on. I don't pick special people to come on the show. It's just if I have an idea in my head, that's what it is. Yeah, stay tuned. People who didn't see the beginning, we got a dope intro created by the little boy. He did the beat, and his friend did the graphics. They're two 16-year-olds who are doing all of our music, all of our as far as the intro graphics. The majority of the graphics are between me and Hella with the graphic design, but the intros and everything, all the beats are two 16-year-olds. So, if you need any work or any beats or any music or any graphics done, hit us up. We'll forward you to them. You know what I'm saying? We slide them some money. So if you guys want to slide them something, gotta encourage the kids. They are the future. Anything to keep them off these video games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to thank Skip for coming through, blessing us with his presence.
Thank you.
Are you going live tonight?
I don't know. I kind of want to slow down my live so I can focus toward the interviews. And I have 3. Let me see. I got 3 already written out, my questions. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. I got one person that I'm trying to get, but I don't know, he on some other stuff. So you know what I mean. I'm like I said, like I don't beg nobody ass. If you want it, you want to do the interview, hey, let's get it. If not, I'm not gonna be all hey, do you think you but we ain't doing all that shit. So but yeah, like I said, hey, thank you all for me allowing me, my little pussy, to be on y'all's channel, y'all's platform. I greatly appreciate it. This is what it is, y'all. Hey, I have fun, man. I really have fun. And like Word said, man, we just gotta, hey, man, we gotta stick together, man. We gotta just
for sure.
I don't know,
promote.
You know
what I'm saying? If you want anything promoted, also on the MatureKids Instagram, we do shout out Sundays. So on Sundays, I try to shout out anybody business, YouTube, anything, shout out. And it's not even a shout out for shout out. Like, I've shouted out people who've never shouted me out, and it's not a problem. Like, I just want everybody to know there's no hate. I want to see everybody succeed. And, hopefully, the favor gets returned. One good deed receives another in hopes. We all got to keep each other sane during these times.
Exactly.
You know so it's all love. Appreciate everybody stopping through, taking time out of their Saturday. And everybody stay tuned and just watch the outro, which is the intro. And tune in for the next episode where I guess we'll see who's going to be on.
Yeah.